physical education.
Advocate Walters said if Hofmeyr is not declared an illegal immigrant in the country, wanted by the state or has no complaints registered about him, then he can perform in Namibia. But he, however, condemns any person who has a racial attitude and makes racial remarks towards other citizens in their country to be allowed in Namibia.
But let me say in general, persons who have or are racist or have that racial attitudes and who made racial expressions and derogatory statements towards other fellow citizens, I will condemn that in the strongest terms, and I would not, and I would encourage citizens of Namibia not to invite persons with that attitude to our country.
Walters explained that Namibia condemns racism and it's against this background he expressed discontent with the organizers for inviting someone who is claimed to be racist to Namibia. He encouraged Namibians to distance themselves from any racial function or activities.
But if that is true, what he would say, I would rather firstly discourage Namibians not to attend any functions of him. I would seriously ask those who invite him to stop the performances of show, whatever is coming forward to Namibia. Start with our fellow Namibians. Show your own condemnation of racism and persons who stand for such scourges.
In addition, the Ombudsman said the Steve Hofmeyr controversies has stirred up much-needed dialogue on racism and racial discrimination among Namibians.
The issue is being raised of Mr. Hofmeyr being a person who made racial statements and things. And now the matter is on the table and we can discuss it. But we must speak about in the broader sense and look to ourselves in our own country. Are we free of racial ideas ourselves?
The Ministry of Home Affairs and Immigration has already granted Hofmeyr a working visa.